There are moments when the sky seems to invite us to slow down, reflect, and pay closer attention to the energy surrounding our lives. A lunar eclipse has long been viewed in spiritual traditions as a powerful symbol of change, completion, and release. And when an eclipse arrives in August, many people see it as an opportunity to examine their relationship with money, abundance, and the choices they are making. Tonight, we are exploring 6 lucky numbers that can serve as spiritual reminders during this powerful period. These numbers are not magic guarantees of wealth, and they cannot control the future. Instead, think of them as symbols, simple points of focus that can help you become more intentional about abundance, gratitude, discipline, and financial awareness. The first number is 3. 3 represents growth, creativity, and movement. When you see this number, allow it to remind you that abundance often begins with an idea. Perhaps there is something you have been postponing, a business idea, a new skill, a project, or a decision that could improve your financial future. The eclipse can become a symbolic moment to stop waiting for the perfect time and begin taking practical steps. The second number is 6. 6 is traditionally associated with harmony, responsibility, family, and balance. Wealth is not only about having more money. True abundance also means learning how to manage what you already possess. During this eclipse period, look at your spending habits. Ask yourself whether your money is supporting your priorities or simply disappearing through small, unnecessary expenses. The third number is 8. This is perhaps the most famous abundance number in many numerological traditions. Its shape suggests continuity, and it is often associated symbolically with prosperity, power, achievement, and financial flow. Rather than expecting the number 8 to create wealth by itself, use it as a reminder to think long-term. Build habits that can compound over time. The August lunar eclipse as a time for reflection. The eclipse symbolizes change, release, and a fresh beginning. It encourages you to examine your relationship with money, abundance, and financial habits. The August lunar eclipse can be viewed as a powerful symbolic moment to pause, reflect, and become more aware of the direction of your life. Throughout history, eclipses have been associated with change, endings, transformation, and new beginnings. When it comes to abundance, this period can serve as a reminder to examine not only what you want to receive, but also what you may need to release. Sometimes, financial growth begins with changing the thoughts and habits that quietly hold us back. Instead of seeing the eclipse as something to fear, think of it as an invitation to become more intentional. Ask yourself where your money, time, and energy are going. Are you constantly worrying about having enough? Are you spending impulsively when you feel stressed? Are you avoiding opportunities because you are afraid of failure? These questions can reveal patterns that deserve your attention. The lunar eclipse can also represent the closing of an old chapter. You may choose this moment to release negative beliefs, such as, "Money never stays with me," or "I will always struggle." Replacing these thoughts with realistic, empowering beliefs can help you approach your finances with greater confidence and discipline. Abundance does not appear simply because an eclipse occurs. Rather, the eclipse can become a meaningful reminder to make wiser choices. Use this moment to set clear financial intentions, appreciate what you already have, and create practical goals for the future. When reflection is combined with action, a symbolic celestial event can become a personal turning point, one that encourages greater awareness, responsibility, gratitude, and hope. The 6 lucky numbers: 3, 6, 8, 9, 11, and 22. Each number carries a symbolic meaning connected to growth, balance, prosperity, completion, intuition, and building a stable future. The 6 numbers connected with this message are 3, 6, 8, 9, 11, and 22, and each can be viewed as a symbolic reminder for a different part of your abundance journey. These numbers should not be treated as guaranteed sources of wealth or as predictions of financial outcomes. Instead, they can help you focus your thoughts and intentions during the August lunar eclipse. The number 3 represents growth, creativity, and forward movement. It can remind you to look for new ideas and opportunities rather than remaining trapped in old routines. 6 symbolizes balance and responsibility. It encourages you to take care of what you already have and create harmony between earning, spending, saving, and personal needs. The number 8 is commonly associated with prosperity, achievement, and financial ambition. It can serve as a reminder that abundance is strengthened through patience, discipline, and consistent effort. 9 represents completion and release. It encourages you to leave behind habits, fears, and beliefs that no longer support your progress. Then comes 11, often viewed symbolically as a number of awareness and intuition. It can remind you to pause before making important decisions and to combine your instincts with careful thinking. Finally, 22 represents structure, construction, and turning a vision into something practical. It encourages you to create a real plan instead of simply wishing for financial improvement. Together, these 6 numbers create a powerful sequence of reminders: grow, balance, prosper, release, become aware, and build. During the eclipse, you can write them in a journal or use them as prompts for reflection. Their true value lies not in superstition, but in the positive actions and awareness they inspire. Release old financial patterns. The eclipse period can be used as a reminder to let go of negative beliefs, impulsive spending, fear, and habits that may be preventing financial growth. One of the most important messages connected with the August Lunar Eclipse is the importance of releasing old financial patterns. Sometimes, the biggest obstacle to abundance is not a lack of opportunity, but the habits, fears, and beliefs we continue carrying from the past. We may tell ourselves that money never stays, that success is only for other people, or that we're simply unlucky. When these thoughts are repeated again and again, they can influence the way we make decisions. Use this symbolic eclipse period as a moment to become conscious of those patterns. Think about the choices you have made with money over the past few months. Have you been spending to escape stress or disappointment? Have you been ignoring your budget? Have you delayed learning a skill that could improve your income? Have you allowed fear to stop you from taking reasonable opportunities? Honest reflection can reveal what needs to change. The number 9, associated symbolically with completion and release, can be especially meaningful here. Imagine placing your old financial worries on a piece of paper and recognizing that they do not have to control your future. You cannot change yesterday's decisions, but you can learn from them. Releasing does not mean giving away your money or taking unnecessary risks. It means releasing behaviors that weaken your financial stability. It means replacing impulsiveness with awareness, fear with preparation, and confusion with a clear plan. As the eclipse reminds us that cycles naturally change, remember that your financial habits can change too. Every small improvement matters. A wiser purchase, a new saving habit, or one thoughtful decision can become the beginning of a completely different financial pattern. Protect your abundance through practical choices. Lucky numbers alone cannot create wealth. Saving, planning, learning valuable skills, controlling expenses, and avoiding unrealistic financial promises are essential. Protecting your abundance is not only about attracting more money. It is also about learning how to manage and protect what you already have. During the August lunar eclipse, use the symbolism of change and awareness as a reminder to become more careful with your financial decisions. A strong financial foundation is built through everyday choices, not through promises of instant wealth or luck. Begin by paying attention to where your money goes. Small purchases may seem harmless individually, but repeated spending can quietly reduce your savings. Take a moment to review your expenses and identify what is truly necessary. Creating a simple budget can give you a clearer picture of your financial situation and help you make decisions with greater confidence. This is also a good time to be cautious about offers that promise fast or guaranteed financial success. When emotions are high, it can be tempting to believe that one opportunity will completely transform your life. Instead, slow down and investigate before committing your money. Research investments carefully, understand the risks, and never allow fear of missing out to make the decision for you. Protecting abundance also means developing skills that can create long-term value. Learning something useful, improving your professional abilities, or finding responsible ways to increase your income can be more powerful than chasing temporary luck. Let the eclipse symbolize a new financial mindset. Instead of asking only, "How can I attract more?" ask, "How can I manage what I have more wisely?" When you combine gratitude with discipline, planning, patience, and responsible choices, you create stronger conditions for financial stability. The real protection for your abundance is not a lucky number. It is. Turn spiritual symbols into real action. The numbers can serve as daily reminders. 3 equals growth, 6 equals balance, 8 equals prosperity, 9 equals release, 11 equals awareness, and 22 equals building. The real power comes from applying these lessons through consistent action. The final message of the August lunar eclipse is simple. Symbols can inspire you, but action creates meaningful change. The numbers 3, 6, 8, 9, 11, and 22 can become personal reminders of the qualities you want to develop, but their greatest value comes from how you apply their meanings in everyday life. Instead of waiting for luck to change your circumstances, use these numbers as prompts to change your habits. Let 3 remind you to grow by learning something new or exploring a useful opportunity. Let 6 encourage balance, especially between earning, spending, saving, and enjoying your life. Let 8 represent your commitment to building financial stability through patience and consistent effort. Let 9 remind you to release outdated beliefs and habits that keep you moving in circles. Let 11 encourage awareness, careful thinking, and thoughtful decisions. Finally, let 22 inspire you to turn your dreams into practical plans with clear steps and realistic goals. You might write these 6 numbers in a journal, and beside each one, write one action you will take. For example, under growth, choose one skill to improve. Under balance, review your monthly spending. Under building, create a savings goal. This transforms a symbolic practice into something practical. Remember, abundance is not simply about receiving more. It is also about recognizing opportunities, protecting your resources, developing discipline, and appreciating what you already possess. As the eclipse passes, carry these lessons forward. You do not need to wait for another extraordinary moment to begin. One thoughtful decision today can lead to another tomorrow. When intention becomes action, hope becomes a plan, and a plan becomes progress.